Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Dwayne Underwood Jr. is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Gamble comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Next to hit is Eric Davis. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Now here's the pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. And now Yadier Molina. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Grounded to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols as he grounds one briskly to short. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Batting second, the left fielder,
Ben Gamble is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Brock will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adam Frazier stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman.
First pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. He swings and grounds it to short. Newman fields it cleanly. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Batting eighth, the first baseman.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Fly ball right down the line in left. but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score. Stepping in once again is Lou Brock. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And that'll put him at an even 40 consecutive games with a base hit as that ties the legendary Ty Cobb.
Yeah, I can't even begin to even imagine what this guy's thinking right now. 40 straight games in the big leagues facing this type of talent and finding a way to mix in a knock. Dan, as a pitching staff, it starts getting into what range when you know you're...
And not in time as the run scores.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Clay Holmes enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Molina rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
The first baseman,
now to the plate, here is Keith Hernandez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
Chris Stratton is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Into the box, Jack Flaherty, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Line, but speared on a hop, and it's in time at first. And so now it's Brian Reynolds. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Gregory Polanco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Now it'll be Lou Brock. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting, number 44.
To the plate now, Eric Davis. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The catcher, number 4.
Next up, Yadier Molina singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a little looper down the left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
In now, Nolan Arenado. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. At the plate now, Paul DeYoung. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Sam Howard is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates.
Stepping in now, Keith Hernandez. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again, and he is in there.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit down the line at first. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw in time, and they stop the bleed. Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Leading up for the Pirates, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
First delivery to him.
Hayes.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ke'Bryan Hayes is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Eric Davis. First offering, hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And now here is Albert Pujols coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. Now here's the first offering as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Stepping up is Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. And now the first pitch.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Davis is there, two gone. So here's Adam Frazier, and then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. So now to the plate, Paul DeYoung, as he grounds one briskly to short, skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the left fielder, and this one bounds around against the wall. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Liner in there for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Chasen Shreve gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box, Eric Davis. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina. He swings and grounds it to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Davis is right there, one down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Colin Moran is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box, Gregory Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well towards the hole, and that's through for a hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Carlson.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
As he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, he makes the stop. Hats off to that one. David Bednar gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
For the Pirates, number 51.
Jack Flaherty will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes, fouled away. Hayes is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or 3rd are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher
Jacob Stallings comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
No runs, no hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Wilmer Defoe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw under Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he puts it on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next up is Eric Davis. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. In now, Yadier Molina sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Second baseman, Albert.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Albert Pujols. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Parks leave 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Newman, to third.
Shortstop.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to stand in is Ben Gamel. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Now here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ben Gamel becomes out number 2 this inning. Adam Frazier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And as you can see, they are way behind. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So now to the plate, Paul DeYoung. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as well. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Stepping in now, Keith Hernandez. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out, and he's safe. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Kyle Crick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
Into the box now, Jack Flaherty, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Lou Brock. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on the way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, number 44.
So now to the plate, Eric Davis, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Standing in now, Albert Pujols, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there to put it away and finally put an end to the first pitch coming. Here it is.
Leading up for the Pirates, the center fielder, Ryan.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
first delivery to him.
First baseman,
Colin Moran is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Fouled off.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is all set to start the 9th in this one. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Now here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third basemen show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. Hit on the ground to short. Newman brings it in. The throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. So now here is Dylan Carlson, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Gamble is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. Digging in will be Ke'Bryan Hayes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brock waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So now into the box is Jacob Stallings. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway, 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Lifted down the line in left. Brock's in pursuit and foul. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up. 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Time of the ball game.